Welcome back, everybody. You know, Rick, I know they sell them, they market them as wireless headphones. If you break them open, they're full of wires. Sorry to tell you, man. It's a scam.
I have no words. I have no words for that.
All right, so
we need
our
to do this
brave
mutton side
adventurers
quest.
We're just informed they need to get mutton for Maria. And not just any mutton. It can't be from male sheep. It can only be from a female sheep. This is just a one-off pun, so I will allow you to each figure out a skill that you could use to acquire some female mutton.
I look at the shops. Do I see any in the shops?
Oh, I know how to attract the female mutton to my yard, everyone. You do it through dance. You see, if you can move your hips in the right way, if you can undulate your torso properly, if you can maintain, what do you call it, muscle isolation while performing some sort of dance, you can bring all the female sheep to your yard. I promise it. Now,
all right.
It's been a while since I performed this sort of dance. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it.
I mean, you're going to try to do it as a deer or as a reindeer, so it might even be more appropriate for
perhaps. But it's a whole new body type to get used to, and I only roll a 16 on my dancing check. So.
It was good. You had a few moments there, but you didn't bring all the female sheep to the yard. A few of them were looking towards you, but then they looked towards another dancing reindeer, and theirs was better than yours.
Anyone else got something?
Okay. Kenneth, you gotta.
I've got medicine. I've got healing. I've got anatomy, healing, and religion. What do you got?
I got anatomy, first aid, healing, prestidigitation.
And estate management.
And state management, yes.
Tell you what, if you can roll successfully on estate management, you could figure out where there's a farm that's likely to have sheep near the edge of town.
Exactly what I was thinking. Oh!
Pretty good.
Yeah, I know a little halfling family that raises sheep. We can go by there.
All right. Still think we should just go to the sheriff and just, tell him there's some murders?
No, that's not how we do things here.
Someone else has surely already told the sheriff about the murders. He doesn't need everyone in town coming to him to tell him.
I don't think anyone's told him.
That's ridiculous. There's a lot of murders, a lot of dead bodies.
Look, I'll just get my bell out. How about I just ring my bell? Do you want me to ring my bell?
Listen, Kenneth, listen. There's people that get the sheriffs, and there's people that take action. And when I come to Shenanigans, I don't come to go tell the sheriff to go do something. I come to Shenanigans to get into some adventure. So I'm here for an adventure. I don't want the sheriff involved. Let's go take care of this.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
All right, so you quickly arrive at the home of a small halfling family. Just as you predicted, they have several sheep in their yard. You can see the halflings are in there praying as they get ready to go to bed. Two little halfling children right next to each of their bed. One of them you can hear saying, "And God's bless Susie and fluffy and
Oh no.
pretty.
Before I
and
hear any more names, I'm
all
gonna knock on
our
the door.
other little sheep.
No, I didn't hear any of those names knocking on the door.
Okay, you knock on the door, like, ooh, I wonder who that is. The little kids look at each other. Do you think it's? And they just charge for the door. You can hear them like screaming through the house. And the door flies open, and they look up at Tiberius. They go, oh, "It's him! It's really him!"
You are now. You turned into him.
Am I though?
Mm-hmm.
So I check my beard. Like, can I see if it's white?
No. You're the one.
God. Do I have like extra dimensional pockets with presents? Because I have nothing.
You're not here to give presents. You're here to take sheep.
Oh, Jesus. I thought you were getting Santa, and here comes Krampus. All right.
Check your list. Maybe they're on the naughty side. You know?
Oh, that's what I should do.
Yeah. Here's the list, my lord.
Yeah, I'm going to ask you their
back.
names. I'm going to ask you what are your guys' names?
I'm Little Sick Wendy. And this is my adopted sister. She was an orphan. Her name is Madeline.
Mm-hmm. Those are pretty names for two little girls. I checked the list. Are they on the naughty list? For God's sake, please.
No, they're on the nice side.
Oh,
Like
which side's
3
that?
extra happy faces
Oh,
drawn
so
next to each of them.
I'm the nice list then. Okay.
yeah. Okay. I'm gonna fold the list up and put it back in my pocket. I'm gonna pull out my 15 gold pieces that I have left.
Wow, Sanchez is giving money on Christmas. Wow, Santa. No thought at all. No thought at all in your gift giving. This is what modern America has gotten Santa to. He's giving money on Christmas.
I have nothing. What am I gonna give them? Hempro? My fucking tinderbox?
Well, that works with Knowles.
Well, their eyes get big, like cash.
Are you? Yes.
Oh my
I'm gonna
God,
pull
cash.
out. I'm gonna pull out 8 gold coins, and I'm gonna give each of them 4 gold coins, one at a time.
They look at each other. We could use these to buy 4 gold piece gift cards to our favorite toy stores.
Yes, gift cards. That is what you should use. I need to talk to your parents. Are your parents here?
Yeah. Mom, Dad, look what we got. Take your time. Use your cane. You don't want to trip. It's the parents.
Mm-hmm.
These 2 little halflings with canes come up. One of them has 2 canes. The father, and his legs looks like he's got muscular dystrophy or something.
Oh no. I'm gonna say, good sir, stop. You guys don't have to walk any further. I'm gonna walk the distance to you. I'm gonna walk up to them and be like, look, I don't want to take up any of your guys' time tonight. I just came because I am in desperate need of a female sheep.
I didn't realize this man was Welsh. Oh my! What a party we've become.
Okay, all right. I hear fucking my party laughing behind me. I didn't think that sentence through, but if anybody else fucking laughs at me, I'm gonna have somebody's head. All right,
No, my lord. No laughter over here.
No, sorry, my lord.
all right.
The two little girls look at each other in alarm. Our sheep? And the father says, Now, girls, if Santa needs a sheep, well, then he probably needs it to make Christmas all the more merry, don't you think?
True.
Think of the other little kids that, however, whatever plans Santa has for one of our female sheep, I'm sure it's going to make the kids happy.
Mm-hmm. It is.
It's like, oh, well, I mean, it's for Santa. Will you take Fluffy?
Is there one without a name?
She's
please?
our favorite.
There's one without a name. There has
Let's
to be.
just take Fluffy, okay?
No, I'm not
Let's go.
taking Fluffy, Kenneth. We're not taking Fluffy.
That's their favorite. You're not going to disrespect them, aren't you?
Oh,
You're
God.
going to disrespect them?
Okay, I'll take Fluffy.
Yay! We're helping Santa make other kids happy.
Mm-hmm.
That's the greatest gift of all children, is making other people happy.
At the expense of your own happiness.
That's right. Just like your good Uncle Darby. You know what makes Uncle Darby happy? Little shiny things. Do you have any little shiny things around the house? It's for Santa. It'll help him great and make me happy.
Wait, what?
You know what? We don't need any shiny things. I'm here to give you guys shiny things in exchange for Fluffy. And we're just going to head out now. And I'm going to take Fluffy with me. And you guys have a very good night.
Bye, Santa.
And we bounce.
All right.
Let's lead Fluffy back to Shenanigans.
Okay.
Listen, Kenny, you keep trying to keep money out of your own hands. That's why your family's poor and lives in the trailer park at the edge of town. You got to go after the money and stop defending these nobles. They're the ones who are keeping you poor and your family oppressed and working hard for no wages. You know, you really got to start thinking of the bigger picture. Stop defending the nobles when they're your true enemy. Hello, Tiberius.
You know what? A normal noble would have taken great offense to that, but it's that kind of free thinking that I'm trying to encourage in my kingdom. So well, not kingdom, it's more of an estate, but you know.
Well, hopefully it'll be a kingdom one day. Good Lord
yeah.
Tiberius, friend of the working man.
Well, he did free the serfs.
Do I
Some
detect,
serfs and he freed them.
yeah, I don't detect sarcasm there, do I?
I don't think so, unless your sarcasm detector is quite broken.
All right. So you return leading Fluffy the sheep, who looks up at you as if Fluffy has never known anything but kindness and care from humans before, or elves.
Easy to kill.
Do you give her to Maria?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
Just thank you. It's so hard to find female sheep, but you know, what can I say? All I want for Christmas is you.
Krob.
You didn't get it?
Okay. I didn't get it until this moment. Yeah. Okay.
All right, Maria, let's carry this sheep home. Oh, the
Long
Moss
road for a pun.
Oh, the Moss Tavern. It's down this way. You go that way. You make a right. Whatever. These directions aren't really important. Just now it's marked on your map so you can fast travel there.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I've had one of these before. But I think I ended up in hell that time, so...
Well, come on, lads, let's go. We'll save Christmas yet.
What's Christmas?
Is it Christmas here? Is that what it's called?
It's what my people call it. I think you all call it Yule, and some other people call it, winter solstice. And there's a lot of different names. It's the same concept, though. We're celebrating the shortest day of the year and the turning from, the end of the year to the beginning of the year. It's all one big multi-purpose holiday with different names and slightly different traditions, but essentially is the same goddamn thing across the world.
Yeah, we all worship the same sun, basically.
Yeah, exactly. You have one name, I have a different name. You plant a tree, I light a candle. It's all the same.
Yeah, but for those wondering, the law name is Jubilee in the law document.
Jubilee, Jubamee, whatever.
All right. The Moss Inn.
All right. You start fast traveling to the Moss Inn when suddenly the dotted line stops.
It's an encounter.
It is indeed an encounter. You find yourself on a randomly generated town map.
Ooh.
One of 3 or 4 that you keep running into for encounters in this town.
Yeah.
All right. Do we have a town map?
Yes, I will bring it into existence momentarily.
Well, on screen then off screen, real quick. That's what I remember.
All right. So while Neal is taking care of that, I'll describe what you start to hear. As you're walking down these streets. First, it's silent. It's a beautiful night. Off to one side, you can see the Hogwarts or the Woghorts tower, hung with mistletoe and wreaths and things. To another side, you see the Hammock District, well known and absolutely canon from early episodes.
Yep, it was actually.
You see the beautiful hand-painted sign that says Desu up there on the town water tower.
So it must be before you destroyed it then to save everyone.
Yeah. the old comforting Desu sign, just like always. And also, just like always, up there on the hill that contains the Toy District, there's the comforting prison fortress factory of Nintasbro Price. Warm, glowing pillars of flame and 100-foot smokestacks rising, spitting black smoke into the air, and their beautiful, well-lit sign hanging on the front of the building. And, you know what? Maybe there is something a little different. I mean, everybody knows that the Nintasbro Price factory, but is that giant gold magnet on top of it something new? Were those ethereal-looking gold coins rising from the air from people's houses and even your own pockets that are all traveling to that giant gold magnet? Is that new? Or was it always doing that?
I don't remember. Who knows?
Intelligence check? No, that's out of place.
I don't know. It's a Desu. Like, this stuff happens.
So as you wonder, from one side, you hear clump, 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 like something big and heavy being lifted and set down, but getting closer. From another alley, you hear, oh boy, that tickles.
Oh no.
And from the street behind you, you hear, it's hard to describe. It's a slinkety sound.
Oh my God.
Except huge. Almost like metal chains, except not like that at all.
I'm horrified. What the? Okay.
Now, legends tell that the people, the architect who designed Confluence, also designed Desu.
It's not quite the same map. It's almost. But it's not quite.
Missing some sections here of town that somehow got deleted over the...
Yeah. But yeah, it is Confluence, just the city square's not there.
Yeah.
The full map's on the wiki, but...
All right, let's... Wait, I can't seem to ping.
I can ping, it's just tiny.
Oh, maybe so. Yeah, I was trying to ping where I was going to set you guys up.
Shift to click, the zoom us there.
There we go. Yeah, it was super tiny. I was zoomed out.
Yeah. If you want to see something, just
Oh, we can
shift
go
ping.
there too. I mean, any of these
No, I was just
places,
testing.
just a battle map. So down there is fine.
Where are we?
Somebody was pinging red. That's Neal, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ping, but
And I'm pinging black.
Uh,
So set yourself up right in that crossroads.
can someone ping me to that spot? Shift ping. I can't see which crossroads this is.
oh, that's why, because I'm pinging on the wrong layer. There we go.
Ah,
You know what I'm
I'm
seeing?
there now.
I'm seeing my assets that I have. Where would I find your or do you want to drag on the 3 appropriate tokens?
Yes. I will put them on the GM layer for you.
Can we put them on the token layer?
Yes.
Oh, you want to?
Yes,
anyway,
I just
this is
didn't
me.
want to necessarily reveal them before you were ready. And what was the third one? Must have
You
been...
hear like a big box.
Ah.
Oh boy.
Uh-huh. Who are we
Suddenly you
missing?
see a great big box, maybe 8 feet by 8 feet, with a spring sticking out and some kind of horrific, deranged gesture head on the end of it. It has cloth hands hanging from its side that it uses to reach down to the ground, lift up its box part, and move it forward. Clomp, clomp, 10 feet at a time. And it's looking at you with its crazy eyes. To the other side, you see this red figure, the size and general shape of a Yeti, except blood red. And behind you, it's like some monstrosity released from Cogwrench Hammerbench's shop. Just a giant spring. Maybe 10 feet long, except that it stretches and moves forward like a pair of feet. And you see it gets as long as 20 feet. It's hard to tell how long its reach could be.
I've got the box, man. You lads get the others.
Got the Yeti.
Okay. I guess I've got the slinky.
You hear from the Yeti, "You kept digging. You should have stopped."
I did stop. There's these guys.
"You should have listened to your elf friend."
Wait, what?
"I said you should have listened to your elf friend."
You told us to stop. Wait, did she tell us to stop?
I'm the old friend.
Oh,
I told you to stop.
you told us to stop. You know what? We're not here to stop. We're here for adventure. Come at me, tickle me, boy.
"Now it's time to roll initiative."
Yeah. Well, my spell's not going to work here because I don't think color spray's going to work on a slinky.
Combat.
Right. I think that's everyone.
These are still
Oh,
rolling.
look. Oh, right.
And Sleeky. You guys lucked out.
Not really.
Is that fear I sense in your words? Listen, lad, we're going to take these monsters, and take them we will, for there are bigger fish to fry out there, and Rob's never been known to kill a party before the end of a session.
Hey, last time I died, I went to hell. That was not fun.
Tiberius gets to go first. Santa Claus, sharp and agile on his hand.
I walk up to this red monstrosity and I say, I know of your kind, and I know your one weakness. And I run up and I start tickling its stomach with my claws.
All right.
There you go.
Roll to hit. I'll let you just go ahead and do both attacks right now.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
Oh, did that first one hit?
With an 8?
With the 18. The 18.
I see an 8 and a 9.
And above it?
Above it.
Yeah, the 18 is a hit.
Okay, yeah.
D8 plus 2 plus any strength bonus you have.
What are my pluses?
You don't have a strength bonus, so it should be the 8 and 2 for 10. Oh, you do have a +1 strength bonus.
I have. I don't know why it's not on there. Never had it on there.
I will fix that. Now your strength bonuses are taking effect on all your attack rolls.
All right. So you strike with a... So it should be 9 then? Oh, no, it's +2 and +1. So
It should be 11 damage. Yeah.
It's a fearsome strike. But this red monstrosity, this blood red fur, just looks down at you and says, that tickles.
Son of a bitch.
Now it's my turn.
Disturbing. Deeply disturbing.
Let's see. Yeti hits. Oh, that's not much compared to you. All right. What's your AC total?
18.
All right, so not a crit or anything.
Ooh.
And a miss. All right, so you take 4 damage.
Okay.
These giant furry claws just reach out at you. You're briefly smothered by the red fur. It's horrible taunt echoing in your ears. Oh boy!
Gross.
Kenneth.
No, I just read my mace for when it closes, and we had my shield up. Yeah.
Okay, so readying an attack.
No, I'm standing my ground. I'm just holding position.
Okay.
Mm.
Let's see. Next is Jack. Clomp. Clomp. Actually stops right there. And that hideous spring torso just suddenly stretches. And with reach, it attacks.
13 AC.
Oh no.
Oh my god, that's going to hit me.
Did you include your +2 AC from earlier on? You got when you
Yes, it
transformed?
did. Yes.
Oh dear. I thought you would have had leather armor at least.
No. Arby doesn't walk around in armor. Oh, Lehman, mother of Mary and Joseph, you have almost killed me.
Jack laughs at you. The crank on the side of his box slowly turning. Ding, 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 ding.
I'll get you yet, you weasel.
And then that horrific spring starts moving. First, one end of it goes up in the air and then advances, becoming the foot as the other one rises up. And also with its extreme reach.
So it hits me before my ready attack goes off.
It's got reach. It didn't come adjacent to you.
Oh yeah. All right.
And it's a crit.
All right.
Wow.
All right.
Should have taken the high ground.
That bastard!
Should have taken the high ground. They can't go up.
7 damage.
All right. All right. Well, I close in.
When he says that, you realize there is a slight downward slope in your direction.
Ooh. I'd go here and just push it that way. Yeah, just push it so it goes down the hill.
All right, make a. I'll have you each make a strength check here.
All right. 18. Only 18.
You have to know a spring is very strong. 26. You weren't too bad though. It is a large spring.
Yeah.
Which takes us to Darby.
Well, Jack, it's time to put you back in your box. I'm going to use my magical hooves to leap up on top of this building and then hop down upon Jack from well above, forcing him, hopefully, back into his box. And then I'll shut the box with a sleight of hands. I have a prestidigitation, non-weapon proficiency, and I've got a bunch of points in pickpockets. So I'm hoping I can land on him, shove him in the box, and close the lid on him.
All right, make a tell you what, I'll have you make opposed dexterity checks, unless you've got a skill, acrobatics or something.
No, that's quite almost acceptable. My character is not very good. I made him using 3d6 and charisma's his high stats, so woo!
You didn't even order them?
Nope, I took them straight down the line as they were rolled and made a character like that. High charisma. And it's not so great. Oh my.
It's tied.
Oh.
It's a
What's
roll
that
off.
mean? It's a roll off.
Oh, you barely beat it. Shoving it down into the box.
Excellent. And then as I inevitably lay on the box instead of landing gracefully on my toes, I will try and latch it shut, finding some sort of mechanism. There's a latch or a little locky thingy. I can pull out my belt and tie it shut, or just use body weight. I have no idea what it looks like.
When you landed and you forced the lid down, you did hear a click,
Splendid.
You also still hear the crank turning.
Oh, I'll grab the crank and hold it steady.
Ding, 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 ding.
No, hold the crank.
Then you get flying.
Oh, just wait for my next turn, guys. I have a plan like you've never seen before.
Well, that's initiative done.
So you're holding the crank shut, which takes us back to Tiberius with his deadly Santa Claus.
Seeing that my attack up front did very little, I'm gonna swing around to the back of the Yeti, and I'm gonna try to take out its Yeti batteries.
All right.
Ooh, only 12.
Yeah. 2 attacks.
All right, 19.
Oh, hell yeah.
With a first attack, it doesn't hit. With a second attack, it bites in, and you chop away a piece of cloth, revealing the battery pack in the back.
Yes.
With your 5 damage, you put a crack in it, but it's not quite all the way cut open. Although, how long it can last against your adamantine claws is anyone's guess.
So I'm like holding on to some fluff on like the back of his neck and like trying to like stab into the into this battery by the other hand.
You're trying to get at my batteries? Well, you can kiss my double A's. And it tries to attack you.
Let's go. That will hit. No.
Oh,
Nice.
just a glancing blow.
Nice.
Kenneth. I'm still trying to push the slinky. So, like, how thick's the spiral of the slinky in this case? Like, is it like an inch thick? Is it like how long is it? One little section of it?
It's about 5 feet wide, the whole circle, but it can stretch much longer than that, actually. So it's
Yeah, I meant like each a little metal strand. Is it like a thin? Are they?
You'd want to be careful. You wouldn't want to get entangled with that. You could see that could totally pinch.
I'll just try to see, like, if I, was the bend a bit and it would no longer work.
You're suggesting that a slinky is easily bent and ruined?
Yes, I am suggesting that.
I don't know. That sounds like a melee attack to me.
Yeah, I'll do a melee attack with intent to disfigure it in that specific way. 11.
Your mace rebounds off the curving spring.
All right.
Which takes us to Jack. The handle tries to turn in Darby's hands, or hooves, but it just nothing's happening. The slinky. It tries to bludgeon you with its massive coil.
Yeah.
Not really sure how to describe slinky attacks.
18.
Another hit.
Yeah, hit.
Oh my god, he's gonna die.
Oh no.
10 damage.
Yeah, -3.
Oh no, they killed Kenny! You bastards!
The coil stretches itself up and downwards towards the sky in triumph. And looks about.
So it moved uphill towards me, even though I moved.
No, it didn't have to move uphill. You were standing next to it.
Oh, because I was adjacent to it, it could still hit me. All right.
Yeah, if you'd gotten away from it, just like, withdrawn and move, you would have been safe.
Oh, I didn't get that. All right.
No, it can't. It can only walk downhill.
Yeah.
Although sometimes you can encounter more than one of them. Darby, you saw your friend go down. You're holding this shut. What are you going to do?
First, I look to the Elmo. Does it look like he's still moving?
Yes, but there's a lot of stuffing coming out.
Okay, and I look over to the Slinky. The Slinky is standing over the dead Kenneth. Dying Kenneth.
Mm-hmm.
If we've got any chance of fighting the Slinky, we'll have to take it on, the two of us together. So, with the Jack in the Box in tow, I will come before Elmo. And, you mulberry bush, this is for Kenneth. And I will turn the box open side towards him and spin the crank, opening the Jack in the Box directly into Elmo's belly.
All right, make an attack roll using the box.
I only have +1 to hit from that free bonus you gave me. Does the box impart any additional bonuses because it's trying to get out or anything? Or is a 12 good enough on its own?
We'll give it a +3.
Okay, then a 15 against Elmo with the Jack in the Box. How much does Elmo do? 2d6? Or I'm sorry, does Jack do 2d6?
Yes.
Whap!
All right, so you're back there, Tiberius, looking for the battery compartment, when suddenly the plastic box holding the batteries just goes flying out past you as Elmo is impaled by the Jack in the Box head.
Oh, snap.
The arms go through the hole in Elmo, and now it can't back itself out. The Jack in the Box trapped forever within the corpse of its friend. You may have taken care of me, but now you face the Slinky. There's only one way to defeat it. And you'll never guess.
We just bend it?
All right, Tiberius, it's your turn.
Or just stay out of its way.
Yeah,
because it's going downhill.
Yeah, so I walk up to Darby and I'm like, we're uphill from this thing. Do we even have to fight it?
Oh,
No, you're downhill from it.
Under normal circumstances, I'd say one of those little things could just go downstairs. But this one seems to have a mind of its own. It seems to be generating power from some arcane or divine source. I bet this one can go up hills too. We'd best be careful. Quick, roll some water barrels down at it. I see them scattered all over the map. There's one there. There's one over here. There's one over here. Surely those will stop it dead in its tracks and maybe tangle around it.
All right, I'm going to push one of these barrels over and you used your hooves to push it down the street.
All right, let's go.
I grab this barrel right here.
Yeah, you both go before the Slinky so you can coordinate your efforts.
Yeah. So I grab this barrel right here and I move it like right here-ish. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right there.
So one in one tile, one in the other tile, and we'll roll them down simultaneously.
Yeah.
No, you're downhill.
Oh, we're downhill.
We're downhill. Fuck.
Well,
That's right, we're
Then-
uphill of it.
we can't be downhill because the river's just to the south. We must be uphill.
No, the
Geography. The water's
Desu
always the low
River,
point.
the Desu River is on the north side of Desu.
I see a river on the map. What sort of map did you give us, Rob?
Yo.
The map you gave us.
You must be looking at the old confluence plans.
Oh, I see. They're very similar. I get them easily confused. All right. Well, if we're downhill, we simply can't roll these uphill towards it. You got any ideas, fancy man?
If we
Get
get
out of the way.
if we get on a roof, you can't get up to us, right?
You've clearly never seen what a spring does. It stores potential energy and then bursts forth. I got nothing, but you stand in front.
All right. Yeah, I'll just attack it until
Just get out of the way of it.
we can't leave. If we leave, it's just gonna keep
Walk
slinking
around it.
around. It's gonna keep slinking around town. No, do I see the Grinch anywhere? Like, I look in the sky. I look to the magnet. I'm like, is he like watching us laughing?
Make a perception check.
Did it go through? Yeah.
23.
23.
All right, you look all around. You notice up on top of the Nintasbo Price factory, next to the Golden Magnet, you see this really ridiculously long and totally crooked, going all kinds of different ways, telescope. And it looks like there's a green, it's pointing right at you, and it looks like there's a green figure that it's mostly obscured by the telescope, but as you look at the massive lens of the telescope, there's just a huge eye.
One of them there. iPhones. This one used by his evilness. The mean one.
Should we
Look,
have to I know first aid. I can help Kenneth, but I don't know if he's gonna even if we do help him, he's not gonna help us in this fight.
Here's what you do. You throw yourself inside the slinky. Once you're inside of its arch, it can't get to you. Get it? So you climb inside of it, and then you can wrestle it shut. Meanwhile, I'll pull Kenneth to safety since I only have 2 hit points, and I'll die in a single blow since it does 2d6 damage. So you hold the slinky down. I'll save the boy.
All right. I'm gonna try to time it so while the slinky's going over, like I'm in the spot where it's gonna land. And I'm just like in a hunch. It's like to be in the inside of it.
All right, make a perception check to calculate this out.
That's
Not
very
an
Hmm.
good.
intelligence check?
You can use an intelligence check if that's better.
Cool. Yeah. Oh,
Ooh,
oh,
19.
God.
Orange Milan.
No.
Boy.
All right, you stand there as it arches once, twice, 3 times directly onto you.
I'm just
And it does aim itself, in fact, so that it is holding you in place. But you notice it's keeping itself stretched out. It's imprisoned you.
try to claw it from the inside, just like. Or am I turning around?
Are you trying to climb or attack it?
No, I'm attacking it from the inside.
You can do so. It seems dangerous, though, with it just keeps going up and down. You could totally get a finger pinched if you make the wrong move.
Well, if I'm putting my claws into it, my claws aren't going to get pinched. They're just going to bend the metal. I have the strongest metal in all of Arcadia.
You do. Make an attack if you want.
Yes. Oh. Let's go. So our first one hits, so 21 for 11 damage.
11. Okay, your adamantium claws cut through, severing it until it becomes 2 slinkies now. They're only medium sized now, though.
I think I made it worse, but better. I don't know.
All right, that takes us to Kenneth, who goes down a point.
I just did that. Yeah.
Okay, and then to whoops, we do have to have the slinkies. The slinkies try to attack. And to one manages, it's much smaller now, not as powerful. But lucky to do 6 points of damage to you. The other one, missing you, hits the other slinky, and now they're tangled.
Perfect.
They keep pulling at each other back and forth. Darby.
I will attempt to save Kenneth's life. I will make an intelligence check to try and patch his wounds so that he will live another day. Oh my
God.
I know the only true way to get Kenneth back to his full fighting strength is to kill him here and take a break. And then when we come back, Kenneth will somehow magically have returned to the game at full HP and with nothing wrong with him.
I don't reroll his stats every time he dies.
It'll be as if nothing had ever happened to him.
Let's do this now. See what I'm dealing with, so I've got time.
Finish him, Tiberius. Finish the madman and his metal box. Those are exceptional stats. Oh, no wonder you rolled 40-61. Still pretty good.
Of course, I'm rolling 4d6.
I roll 3d6 straight down the line, and look where it got me.
Wait, am I
10
attacking?
dex and 15 charisma and 5 willpower.
Oh no. Wait, are we waiting on me? What am I doing?
Whose turn is it?
I don't know.
No. It's the Dungeon Master's turn to tell us what to do.
I thought you said we were going on a break.
I didn't know that we were doing it right now.
And I thought we're finishing combat first.
Okay, cool. We're going on break.
I don't
We'll
pop
be right
up until
back
after
with Kenny on the other side.
I thought you were imposing a break. I thought, my God, having weird chat for the green room here.
No, I was just trying to make a funny deal.
All right.
I was just being silly.
Okay, so let's see. Whose turn was it here?
Well, he killed me.
Darby's mine.
Darby had successfully, with that medicine check, you
I'm back up.
realize that you're actually, a lot of that damage, you think that was something you ate. Yeah, we'll set you up at 1d6 hit points. Because it turned out with that nat 20 on the medicine roll that it was heartburn.
No, I don't have to re-roll. Because every time Kenny dies, he gets new stats.
No, you're still alive. You get
all right.
6 hit points back.
All right, I can hold these.
Oh no, that was a D8 you rolled there. Okay, so roll a D6.
All right. I'm at 1 H.
All right, you have 1 hit point. All right, so Darby Tiberius, what are you gonna do?
Can I just get out of the way of these slinkies that are tangled up?
All right, make a dex check. Or acrobatics if you've got it.
Oh, what the heck.
No, but you're in the very center of the beast here. These two mad titans raging and pulling against each other, hopelessly entangled, roaring their fury as slinkies do. You still remain trapped. Elmo's gone. Kenny's awake.
Do I get back this round or next round?
You're awake this round.
Cure light wounds of my savior here. So I can't remember what that is. Okay. 1d8. Take 5 now.
Nice.
Splendid. Splendid.
All right, that's Kenny.
Jack's still stuck in Elmo.
Yeah, the slinky cannot disentangle itself. Once a slinky is entangled, that's it. Which takes us to Darby.
All right. Darby, now on the high ground, uphill of the slinkies, will turn towards the slinkies, lower his head, full antler regalia, ready to go, and back up enough to do a charge at the slinky.
Go for it. Plus 2 for charging.
Plus 2, plus 1. 10?
Does that become 12 with charging?
The 2's for charge.
Oh, sorry.
At the last minute, you realize your horns were going to pierce your friend, and you moved your head to the side, aborting your charge. It's his turn now.
I'm gonna.
Ty, can you get out of there?
I'm trying. Help me! I'm gonna keep trying to dex check my way out of here.
Well, if you got an hour, I could memorize heat metal.
You,
Do not heat the metal. Do not heat it.
is the bottom so hard to describe as slinky?
No, we know what slinky is, though.
As the bottom part rises up for a moment, you roll out from under it. As it just keeps thrashing there, unable to move.
Okay, back up from it. Back up. It's got reach, guys. Back up from it. It's got a reach attack. Darby.
What? That's not
Back
my
up!
turn, lad. It's not my turn. I can't move until
It's
my turn comes around.
Kenny's turn.
Should I save my heal? Let's do it now. I'm on 1 HP. So I got 6.
All right, Jack. Slinky, it just rolls about madly, but it's not able to attack. It's just
Okay.
2 slinkies hopelessly entangled. What is Darby gonna do?
Well, now that Darby's got a turn, the 2 entangled slinkies will just be left alone. They're doing not for any of us. I will retreat and fall back.
All
All
right.
right,
So
you feel the satisfaction of initiative ending. Telling you that the battle is over. And with that flush of victory, it feels as if something new has happened. You've gotten more in touch with your powers. In fact, Santa feels like he's got another D10 of hit points, another +1 to hit, and you've gained a new power. Detect naughty or nice 60 feet at will.
Whoa!
that's too overpowered.
All right, let's do this.
Now the man deer has also got another D10 of hit points, another +1 to hit. And he can make leaps up to 30 feet and just long or high.
Ooh.
Just super powered leaps there. And the elf gets another D10, another +1 to hit. You feel the bag that you've been ignoring kind of puffs up a bit as if there's new things inside it.
I left that behind.
You left it behind. All your powers.
Yeah, I said my thief. I put it back.
I think maybe
I
the
tried to do
thief picked it
something.
up.
I put the bag down to try to get a different set of powers, but it didn't work. So,
Once you've touched the powers, I mean, you can't change the powers.
all right, well.
Somewhere back there, a bag is filling up with totally cool new powers that you can investigate. And man, were they
That's
cool.
why I said I tried to put it down because I thought if it was plot related, you'd say you can't put it down or something.
No, you can put it down if you're like, no, I didn't want superpowers.
I didn't think it was powers, it was cooking supplies. Inside a bag of
Done with
holding.
them. I wonder what you could have done with them.
Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do for somebody is cook them something.
It was poison. I'm a clerk of Martha. I can't cook poison food.
But they didn't have to use the poison. There was cooking sheets. There was dough that maybe had no poison in it. You know, it could have been great.
I'm sorry, cooking supplies that include a poison.
That was just the icing.
Yeah.
Just the icing's poison, gosh.
Well, we will take our break here. We'll come back on the other side with a little bit more shenanigans. Bye-bye.